Hello and welcome to Stealth Traders. Today we're going to be looking at the Stealth Scanner because not everyone trades the same markets. We created 3 Stealth Scanners, one for futures, one for Forex, and one for stocks. The Futures Stealth Scanner scans 20 futures instruments. Stock indexes, the mini Dow, E-mini, ES, the NQ, currencies, energy, metals, financials, grains. The Forex Stealth Scanner scans 18 currency pairs, combinations of US dollar, Canadian dollar, euro, Japanese yen, British pound, Swiss franc, Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar. The Stock Stealth Scanner scans up to 20 stocks of your choice from the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, or Amex. Each Stealth Scanner scans each futures instrument, currency pair, or stock on 9 different time frames and will send you an email when there's a hyper snapback setup, which is based on our exceptionally accurate proprietary algorithm developed over 30 years. Matt will be demonstrating how to use the hyper snapback indicator to pinpoint your Stealth Scanner entries, but the Stealth Scanner can be used with any trading system or platform. If you have a system you like, just use your system to pinpoint entries from the Stealth Scanner alerts. There's no software to download or install. Just sign up and you'll start receiving the Stealth Scanner email alerts.
Thanks, Paul. Our first email is a futures alert, hyper snapback up on the GC 1597 tick, 9:54 p.m. Pacific time. So let's take a look at the chart. Here we have our signal, the green diamond below the yellow line. That's our hyper snapback up signal. But before we enter, we want to pinpoint the trade with the trend line. The trend line is this blue and magenta line. We do not want to enter a hyper snapback long when the trend line is magenta. We want to wait till the trend line turns blue before we enter our trade. And in this case, shortly right after the signal, the trend line turns blue. We are entering around here, 1200 or so. The momentum band is green, looks good. We have a double top. This may be a good time to exit. Certainly when it fails the double top again would be a good time to exit. Let's say around 1208. Nice trade. Our next example is another futures alert. Hyper snapback down on the CL 5 minute at 6:09:59 a.m. Pacific time. So let's check the chart. Here we have our hyper snapback down signal, the red dot above the yellow line. Now again, we want to check our trend line, the blue and magenta line, to pinpoint our entry. So on the first signal here, the line is still blue, so we do not want to enter a short position. After the second signal, the trend line starts to turn down. It's safe to enter. We're in around 55.80, 55.30. Nice trade. Okay, now let's look at a Forex alert. Hyper snapback up on the euro Japanese yen 3200 tick at 7:06 a.m. Pacific time. Let's go to the chart. Here we have our hyper snapback up, the green diamond below the yellow line. We want to check our trend line. It's magenta. After the second signal, the line starts to turn blue. We're in around 127.58. Momentum band is green, looks good. Out around 128.45. Nice trade. Okay, let's take a look at another Forex alert. We have a hyper snapback up on the British pound US dollar 10-minute chart at 7:10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, let's take a look at the chart. Here we have our signal at 7:10. The trend line is down, it's magenta color. Wait for it to turn blue. We enter here. Momentum band is green. Looks good. Good trade. Let's take a look at a stock alert. We have a hyper snapback up on Cisco 30-minute chart at 7 a.m. on the 14th. So let's take a look at the chart. Here we see the hyper snapback signal. Now the trend line is magenta, so we don't want to enter yet. We get another signal, still magenta. We get a third signal, and then it starts to turn blue. That's when we enter. Momentum band turns green. Up. Great trade. Let's take a look at another stock alert. We have a hyper snapback down on Apple 1597 tick at 10:48 in the morning Pacific time. Okay, let's go to the chart. Here we have our signal at 10:48. Now our trend line is blue facing up, so we do not want to enter a short position when the trend line is blue. So we wait and we wait until around 11 o'clock or so. The trend line turns down to magenta. That's when we want to enter. Around 126.85. You can get out around 126.25 or potentially ride this trade all the way down. So as you can see, the scanner alerts are based on the hyper snapbacks, which are predictive and give you a glimpse into the future.
Dale Kerner, he's on the Chicago Board of Exchange. He trades grains on the floor there. He sent me a personal note this morning. Okay, 9 days straight of profits with the scanner. Starting to get in a rhythm, pulling up the charts, and now I know what I'm looking for in the indicators. I think you're all right, Paul. The scanner is a game changer. Thanks.
Go to the website, sign up for the Stealth Scanner. You will not regret it. Thank you and best of trades.